Good morning. I am State Representative David Welter from Morris. I represent the 75th District, which includes portions of Grundy, Kendall, LaSalle, and Will counties. Unfortunately, we have seen nothing from the Speaker or the majority party on the issue of ethics reform. It's been 18 months since former State Representative Louis Arroyo was charged with bribery and forced to resign from the General Assembly. Yet no bills have been passed to strengthen our ethics laws in Illinois. It's been more than a year since late Senator Martin Sandoval resigned from the Illinois Senate and pleaded guilty to federal bribery and tax charges. Yet, here we are, no bills have been passed to strengthen our ethics laws in Illinois. It's been 9 months since ComEd was charged in a years-long bribery scheme that implicated then Speaker Mike Madigan, yet no bills have been filed to strengthen our ethics laws. How many more cases of corruption need to be exposed before House Democrats act on ethics reform? Since assuming the gavel in January, Speaker Welch has said repeatedly in public that ethics needs to be a priority. It's been more than 3 months, and we've yet to see one initiative introduced by his majority on this topic. The fact is, we're still debating reforms that could have easily been agreed to and passed months ago by this body. We can start exposing and eliminating conflicts of interest among legislators. We've been talking about it for how long? We know where the issues are. Conflicts of interest and economic disclosure statements give citizens the ability to hold their lawmakers accountable. Illinois should adopt a model of disclosure that'll expose conflicts and help end the culture of corruption. While we're on the topic of conflicts of interest, let's acknowledge the need to ban legislators from simultaneously working as a lobbyist for private industry and special interest groups. Allowing members of the General Assembly to also be government consultants and lobbyists has created dysfunction. An outright lobbying ban for General Assembly members will stop this practice immediately and start cleaning up our government. The overall point that we would like to get across today is that we should be able to come together and act on a bipartisan basis to root out corruption in state government. House Republicans have been ready to work with the Speaker to accomplish this from day one. We hope that the Speaker and the House Democrats are listening and are willing to start working with us to back up their own promises with meaningful, specific action in the form of legislation. I do want to note as well here, we had printed off from the Ethics and Elections Committee all the numerous bills, dozens and dozens of bills that have to do with ethics that unfortunately were not part of the larger bills that we saw come out of committee. Again, we gave you all those examples of fellow colleagues who have been charged, and still, each example more egregious than the next. No action has come from Springfield, no legislation actually being considered before the full body. And we are ready, we're willing, we have bills out there, and we think it's time for us to pass them.